Yo, what is going on, guys? Late here. Hope you guys are doing great. Thanks for coming by the channel. Today I'm talking about island expeditions. Now, are they worth doing and are they worth your time? I want to talk about this in this video today, so stay tuned and let's talk about it. So what I want to talk about is it worth doing? So I read online that you can actually obtain mounts and pets from doing island expeditions, and that was the main reason why I've queued for it. It's kind of dead content already, and the expansion has been out for like a couple weeks. Is it worth doing? Honestly, man, if you have a group of like a bunch of guildmates or something, and you all can queue together for mythics or heroic, sure, go for it. If you have a good gear team, if you're doing it for just for yourself to gain Azerite power, um, just for Azerite power, no. I mean, you can do like a normal run in about 10 minutes, and you'll get 200 Azerite power. You can do 2 world quests in that amount of time. So if you're doing island expeditions just for Azerite power, no. It is not worth your time. I would highly say there's no way. Unless you, like I said, let's have like a really geared team of your guildmates or your friends that are all like 350 item level that can tear through a expedition in like 5 minutes, then maybe. But just for Azerite power, no way in hell. I've tested it myself. I did maybe 2-3 hours of just island expeditions and only got about half experience bar of Azerite power leveled up. I'm not the most geared hunter out there, and the group style was with just random queues, so we weren't all that geared either. But we knew what we were doing, and we were going as fast as we could. Now that being said, if you're doing it for the loot, I don't know. I've done maybe I don't know 60, 70 expeditions have got no loot. I'm just bad at luck. You can loot mounts and pets from expeditions as well. I've heard of some people doing a couple and looting some mounts. So if you're doing it for the loot, I have no idea. I don't think it's worth it at this point, man. I really don't think it's worth it. You can actually get currency as well from doing the expeditions where you can buy like health potions and stuff from the in-game vendor, but there's no actual gear you can buy. Now, if the dev team or whoever implements things would actually put a currency system where you can buy loot. Sorry, I had to redo my mic. I had to burp. Sorry, gross. But I was saying though, if they would basically make a way where you can spend your loot on, items, pets, mounts, say, 100 tokens you can buy a pet. That would make it so much more worth it. Right now, loot like mount drops and pet drops and transmog sets are all just random drops, and I've got none. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying this the RNG there is shit pretty much, and the drop rate is low. I don't think they're worth your time right now. I think you just stay clear and put your time and effort somewhere else. If you're for collecting, sure, get a good group together and go for it. But if you're just trying to be like me to get some mounts from doing a different game mode, it's not worth your time. I've done it for maybe 2 weeks now. Okay, hold on. One thing it is worth the time for, every week, every Tuesday, if you collect 6,000, no wait, 60,000, 30,000, fuck, how much was it? I think if you collect 60,000 Azerite within a week, you get 1,500 rep towards 7th Legion, or whoever you choose to go to. I think it's 7th Legion rep, and you get 6,000 artifact power. That's when it's worth it. Once a week, hop in, do a couple games, and get that weekly quest. It's a weekly quest you get that caught for the Alliance or for the Horde, whatever faction you are, from the queuing location where you queue. That's when it's worth it. But besides that, I know this video is me spilling on for no real reason. I just wanted to say that it's probably not worth the time right now. I've done so many games, so many rounds, and you don't get shit for it really. Azerite power is not there, the loot's not there. You can get some cool loot, man. I mean, you get a parrot and shit, some pets and shit, but I mean, I think what's gonna happen is the community's gonna talk about it. You'll see people talk about it on Reddit and shit. I think Blizzard's is doing it like a test. I know that sounds really weird, but I think they're gonna eventually bring in more aspects to this part of the game. They're gonna bring more like a currency option where you can spend your tokens on something more. I would really hope to see that. That'd be great. But until then, I'm gonna hoard my currency tokens until that actually happens, so you can buy something more useful. So overall, I would not waste your time with it, man. Save your time, do something else. Don't do expeditions right now unless you have a group to do it with. Save your time. I'm sure in the upcoming patches and next upcoming months, we'll see new content roll out with expeditions. But until then, I would really not waste your time unless you're a huge collector and you have the time to waste on obtaining the mounts. But that's it for me, guys. I know I spilled on a lot and probably got nowhere with this video. But if you did enjoy, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.